Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, August 12th state that Jack Brennan will return to Port Charles and catch Carly Spencer off guard, so expect them to flirt while Carly searches for answers. Anna Devane will eventually notice Brennan has returned to PC, so she will disrupt his plans for the evening and subject him to another grilling. Will Carly discover Brennan's role in making the FBI's recording disappear? It would be good if Carly got an opportunity to express her gratitude, so stay tuned to see how the meeting with Brennan goes. TJ Ashford will be furious if Molly Lansing Davis refuses to participate in his plans. It appears like TJ will have an idea for honoring their baby's memory, but Molly will be too overwhelmed to participate. Christina Corinthos Davis, another stressed PC resident, will be devastated by the death of her kid. Willow Corinthos Davis appears to be ready to offer some comfort based on her own infant loss, although it may not be much assistance at this time. Next, Brooklyn Quartermain will make a major offer to Blaze, aka Allison Allie Rogers, and encourage her to accept it for the sake of her career. Blaze may be able to join a well-known tour, but she is concerned about leaving Christina at this time. That's why Natalia Ramirez will visit Christina's room at GH and make an emotional plea. Natalia will pressure Christina to let Blaze go, thus it appears that Christina will break things up and leave Blaze free within the next episode or two. Nina Reeves will receive an unexpected visit from Maxie Jones, who notices the extra wine glass and wonders who is coming over for dinner. Nina will say she's going to help Drew Quartermain update his campaign platform, but Maxie will think her story needs some work. It will be clear that Nina's date with Drew is more about pleasure than business. Back with Willow, she will make a decision that could affect her life. Willow may choose to confess to Michael Corinthos, but there is no assurance she will really do so. Of course, Willow's life-changing decision may include the LA fundraising trip that Drew mentioned. If Willow has a change of heart and decides to go as a team, she may succumb to temptation with Drew again in the future. According to General Hospital spoilers, Drew and Willow are in for more problems, so we'll provide more predictions on all of the awful news that's on the way. General Hospital spoilers claim that fans can feel the creative change that is taking place now that Chris Van Etten is back as co-head writer alongside Elizabeth Corte. It appears that Corte and Etten were given an instruction to finish specific reports rapidly. For example, Sonny Corinthos' medical swap was revealed unexpectedly through the contrived situation of Donna Corinthos taking her father's vitamins. It quickly revealed that Sonny was using placebos. Now, GH's preview video for the August 12th episode suggests another probable speedy wrap-up, so let's talk about some related news. In the video, Brooklyn Quartermain encourages Blaze, aka Allison Allie Rogers, to take her chance, while Natalia Ramirez begs Christina Corinthos Davis to let her daughter go. It looks like Blaze will receive a fantastic tour offer that she simply cannot refuse, at least if she wants to get her career back on track. This offer may fall directly into Blaze's lap, leaving her conflicted. Blaze would despise the idea of abandoning Christina while she is grieving, but that is where Natalia comes in. Natalia will be concerned that Blaze will reject this opportunity unless a breakup nudges her in the right manner. Of course, Christina is still distraught by the loss of her newborn girl, so she does not see a bright future. Christina could agree that she can't hold Blaze back. Christina may believe Blaze will be unhappy if she stays, because Christina is no longer the same girlfriend she once was. Christina may need to seek her own path for a bit because she is feeling lost. General Hospital spoilers predict that Christina will make a difficult decision following Natalia's visit. Christina may find consolation in knowing that Blaze will expand her wings and soar, no matter how painful it is to say goodbye. All clues point to Christina breaking up with Blaze and forcing her to leave town for this new tour. That could imply Blaze is leaving the show, and Natalia may as well, given that her daughter was her primary purpose for staying in Port Charles. Based on our projections, Jacqueline Grace Lopez and Eva LaRue may be preparing for their combined exit tale, so we'll keep you updated on Blaze and Natalia's likely double departure. From the start of the surrogacy storyline, there were only two possible outcomes: Christina losing the baby or a custody struggle with Christina seeking to keep it. Throughout the story, I alternated between the two scenarios. I assumed Sonny's manic conduct was to blame for Christina's loss of the baby, and he did play a role in the events that occurred as a result of his and Ava's custody struggle. Molly clutches Christina's hand as they cry together at her hospital bedside. Last week, I mentioned Christina's baby was in great danger, as General Hospital seemed to have no difficulty taking off children, including unborn newborns. That's exactly what happened, and many viewers were outraged. Not just because the baby died, but because viewers had to sit through months of a storyline that no one seemed to like, only to see the infant die. Sam grieved for her sister in a sad homage to history, having lost a child herself. Molly tearing into Sonny and blaming him for what happened to Christina and the baby was an intense moment, with excellent acting by Kristen Vaganos. It also pushed Sonny into a dark place, causing him to reflect on everyone who, in his eyes, had turned against him during the last few months. As he positioned himself on the ledge of the top of General Hospital, much like Morgan had done, his dead son appeared to him to calm Sonny down. More on this later. As Christina fought for her and the baby's lives, Natalia snatched Blaze from the hospital in a weird scenario. Was this part of her upbringing? She said it was a family moment, although she and Allison/Blaze weren't related. It did not sit well with me. However, what followed was a discourse between mother and daughter in which Natalia attempted to learn, understand, and be open. Yes, we can call it what it was. The writers utilized Christina's tragedy to pave the road for redemption for Natalia, a character who has been despised by the majority of fans since her introduction. Unfortunately, any goodwill created this week appeared to be erased by Natalia the following week, as Natalia was shown beginning to let go of Allison at the close of Friday's broadcast. As TJ mourned his child, Molly appeared to shut down and shut TJ off. Though she confronted Ava about the baby's death, it appears that this tragedy may be the breaking point in their relationship. I've had a lot of concerns with TJ and Molly's attitudes throughout the surrogacy narrative, and I honestly don't care whether they succeed or fail. As a soap opera fan, even if I don't like a pair, I believe I should be invested in whether they stay together. If TJ continues to blame Christina for everything, I'll be rooting for Molly to walk away from him, just like she does with Sonny. I'm still curious how Molly's father, Rick Lansing, will fit into this plot when he returns. And has kept everyone up to date on Christina's condition. Alexis acknowledges she has been holding down the fort, and she has recently experienced wrath. Kevin says that must be realized, and she cannot accomplish everything alone. She must seek comfort whenever possible and rely on her family. Christina claims Sonny is with her now. Kevin is relieved she has a respite and insists his door is always open. Sonny assures Christina that he has Ava under control and that she should rest. Christina needs him to assure her that he would not let Ava take another life as she did her daughters. Christina lists all of Ava's sins, from Morgan's death to Connie's, and begs her father not to allow Ava to harm another member of their family the way she harmed her daughter. Sonny tells her she's emotional right now, and payback is never an option. He reminds out that it did not benefit him or Morgan. Christina said all she can do is seek justice for her child. Sonny tells Christina that this will only cause her misery, and he isn't sure how, but in the end, Ava will pay. Christina complains that she hasn't been paid for anything she has done thus far. Sonny informs her that he has proof that Ava touched her, in the form of photographs taken by Brick's person during the fight. Christina demands to see the photographs, so Sonny shows them to her. Christina scrolls through the photographs on his phone. Sonny reveals that the PCPD has these images, and Ava is in custody. Sonny promises his daughter that Ava will not walk away from this one. She claims that even though Ava is serving a life sentence in jail, her baby has died. Sonny assures her that she will be okay. Christina will not till she is certain Ava is no longer breathing. Sonny pledges that he will take care of Ava. Alexis steps in and says, "How do you take care of Ava?" Alexis pulls Sonny out, hoping Christina did not ask him what she believes she did. Sonny proposes they discuss this elsewhere. Sonny takes Alexis to the chapel, and she remarks that it is an excellent place to discuss murder. Alexis asks if he will comply with Christina's request. Alexis claims Christina is traumatized and frail, and she is being closely monitored to avoid a hysterectomy. Alexis orders him not to do what Christina asks because if Ava dies, it will leave a mark on Christina's spirit. She claims Christina will eventually feel responsible and will be unable to live by herself. Sonny claims to be aware of everything and is determined to protect Christina. He refers to Ava as his problem. Michael arrives to visit his sister. He apologizes to her and expresses his desire to take away her pain. She tells him that he had a good ending and Wiley is still alive. Christina informs Michael that she saw images of her and Ava's fight. Christina asks Michael to send her copies since she needs them. Michael sends her the photographs, and she recalls the last time her kid was with her. She wonders why she went there. She wishes she could travel back in time and walk out that door. She sobs that her kid will still be with her. Willow later enters and embraces Michael in the hall. Michael informs her that Christina is hurting and in a terrible place. Willow claims they both comprehend that place. Michael asks if she can speak with Christina about her loss of Jonah. He understands it's a hefty ask. Christina returns to her room and looks at photographs of herself while pregnant. She claims her kid altered her life and taught her the power of a mother's love, which Ava cannot take away from her, unlike everything else Ava has taken away. Laura finally meets Kevin at his office. She claims to have recently visited Heather to cheer her up. Laura relays Heather's anxiety that she will desert her and cease visiting her. Kevin claims that reality is setting in and her emotions are all over the place. Laura attempted to soothe her, but she fears the realities of Pentonville are weighing on her. Kevin explains that visits to the hospital give her glimpses of what she has lost. Laura knew Heather before and after the metallosis, but the horror show she became was quite different. She has conflicting thoughts about dismissing Heather's lawsuit, even though Portia commended her for doing so. Kevin is relieved to learn that her and Portia have made amends. Laura says she has always liked Portia and Trina, but she gets where Portia is coming from. She was looking out for her daughter, which Heather was also doing. Heather does not regret asking the questions she did, but in the end, she should remain in prison. Next on General Hospital, TJ yells at Molly, "You don't want to be a part of this?" Molly informs Nina that this is an unexpected change of events. Willow chats with Liz and believes she can help. Anna says to someone, "Ruining your evening is the only thing I'm happy about." Brennan pays Carly a visit and tells her that an experience like this shouldn't be rushed. Brooklyn urges Blaze, "This is your chance, grab it." Natalia pays Christina a visit and says, "Please, let my daughter go." According to General Hospital spoilers, certain changes are taking place behind the scenes, which is causing adjustments on screen. More changes are on the way, including the possible departure of a prominent figure. Earlier this year, there were several red flags concerning two actors quitting the show. Michael Easton and Adam J. Harrington both took part in a photoshoot in May, however they were not included in GH's key art as a result. In other words, Harrington and Easton were not used to promote the program in a key image among the other contract actors, so fans assumed they were both out. Now that Easton has vacated the character of Finn, what about Harrington? Is John also hitting the exit door? It certainly appears to be the case after ABC.com updated their cast bio page, which now includes contract players. Adam J. Harrington is not on the list, thus he appears to be on his way out, just like Easton was. Of course, the writing itself hints in that way, given John's recent character development. Agent Cates is growing increasingly concerned with bringing down Sonny Corinthos. That does not speak well for John's future, as Sonny's opponents are always defeated sooner or later. Sonny is an immensely popular persona and a big deal in Port Charles, thus anyone who attempts to challenge him will fail. The only question now is whether John will survive the show or meet a tragic end. It is probable that John will quit town in humiliation or end himself in prison, especially if Ava Jerome uses him as her fall man, as planned. That said, we can't rule out the possibility that John will leave in a corpse bag. Agent Cates is breaking limits he would not ordinarily cross and getting obsessed with payback, but he may end up paying the price. Whatever the case, there are excellent grounds to assume Adam J. Harrington will leave the ABC serial, so stay tuned for further departure predictions and other cast news. According to General Hospital spoilers, John's time in Port Charles will be coming to an end shortly, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.